Day, CS50 staff members. My name is Christopher Ezel, and this video is to showcase my project one wiki application. First, one of the objectives I was given was to make an index page, which basically shows all the different entries that are available and it serves as a home page. So that's what I have done. So now if I press this button will always take me back to the home page, which is my index.html. Now if I press to press any of these different entries to take me directly to that page, as I have done now, I have pressed Python and I've been taken directly to the Python entry page. Now, I was also asked with making a search bar in the sidebar, which allows me that whatever when I type in the full name of an entry like HTML, and I press go, take me directly to that page. But if I do not type the full thing like if I put only H, it will take me to all the search results that have a letter H in them and they are normally listed in alphabetical order. So if I put G, it will take me to all the search results that have G in it. Now another thing I was tasked to do was be able that when I do /wiki, then slash any of the different entries like /git, I'll be taken directly to that entry page. And if it is not the same thing, like if I just remove this T, something as little as that, it still show me an error page that it doesn't exist, and it gives me the option to go back to the home page. Was also asked to make Markdown to HTML conversions, which I have now done. As for example, this Django file, the file itself is actually in Markdown language, but if I am to may say view the resources of it /wiki /django, I can now see that the page itself is now in HTML and is able to be viewed as such. And if I'm to press edit, I can now edit not only the name but the contents of it too in Markdown, which is easier for people without prior knowledge to HTML to do. Like if I am to remove this O or add and remove this O here too, just saying like just a random example, and I press save the changes, now I have this here. And even if I go back to the index, it has now been called Djang, well, without the O. I can always edit it back and everything goes back to normal. Another thing I was tasked on doing was also to be able to create new pages, which I have given the option at my sidebar, create new page. When I click on this, I go to /new, which allows me to create new pages like JavaScript, which is, as you know, a programming language. So I can put Java and add a programming language. Now, once I save this page, I now taken to the new entry page called JavaScript. And now if I go back to my index, it is now here. But I'm not able to delete said page without going back to the files, here and deleting them. I can now delete said file. That is the only way to get rid of any entry, and now it is gone. Then I was also asked with a random page function. Now whenever I press this button random page, I'll be taken to any of the 6 pages, and if JavaScript was still here, 7. So thank you for listening.